Happy New Year to you. In fact, about 12 days late. I'm thinking I must be living in a completely different time zone. However, my genuine hope and prayer for you is that you may experience Jesus' blessings, His provision, His love, His kindness, His justice, His healing in a really tangible way, like you've never done before. That this might be a year full of His blessings for you. And of course, the new year is just an extension of the old year. But it's just that time of the year when we kind of sit and take stock of what we've left behind and what we're looking forward to or expecting to see in the year to come. And so last Sunday, we had wonderful Johnny Libby from Plymouth Methodist Central Hall speaking to us at Cleerway Community Church. I would really like to apologise for the lack of streaming of the preach on Sunday, the 8th of January. That was completely due to technical problems we had. What I would really like to do is just bring something that really spoke to me from Johnny's words from last Sunday. And of course, I am really aware that third-hand information is not quite the same, but what Johnny shared with us was really relevant to everyone, and it was from God's heart, and he had heard God speak to him personally. And I do believe that it is really relevant to all of us. And I'm just going to do my very best, to the best of my ability, and share the one thing that really spoke to me personally. Now, on Sunday, we looked at Psalm 103 and thought about how significant, how amazingly important this psalm is for our lives. And we read the first 6 verses of this psalm. But then we reflected on the story of Mary and Martha when Jesus comes to visit them. And the story is recorded in Luke chapter 10, when Jesus comes to Mary and Martha's home. The older sister Martha is running around preparing food, cleaning, making things ready, rushing around, and there's a lot of work, and she's cross with Mary, who is now sat at Jesus' feet. And I'm going to read the last couple of verses. But the Lord answered and said to her, "Martha, Martha, you are worried and bothered about so many things, but only one thing is necessary. For Mary has chosen the good part, which shall not be taken away from her." So Jesus says, you're doing all of this stuff, but only one thing is necessary. Just one thing is necessary. And that one necessary thing is what Mary is doing, sitting at my feet. She has found a home for her soul. And she sat at my feet. And it's interesting that this is really not about Martha doing housework, because really that's what Middle Eastern people do. Middle Eastern women, when they have a guest, will go, bake cakes, make food, be the host, and look after the guest as much as they can. And when you have a guest like Jesus, I guess that's what you would want to do. You would want to look after them. So that's exactly what Martha is doing. But the problem is not in what she's doing, but how she is. Because Jesus says, you are worried and bothered. You just cannot settle in your soul. You have not found a home for your soul. Your home should be me. That is the one necessary thing. And that home is clearly stated in Psalm 103. Finding a home in Jesus. Let's read from Psalm 103, the first 6 verses. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget none of his benefits, who pardons all your iniquities, who heals all your diseases, who redeems your life from the pit, who crowns you with loving kindness and compassion, who satisfies your years with good things, so that your youth is renewed like the eagle. The Lord performs righteous deeds and judgment for all who are oppressed. This is the home that will satisfy. This is the only home where we can find peace and life and hope and love and eternal life and forgiveness for our souls. And that is the home where there is forgiveness for us because of Jesus, where there is healing for us because of Jesus, where we are taken out of darkness and worries into the light because of Jesus, where there is loving kindness and compassion, where we are satisfied in the depth of our souls. That is the home we want for our souls and our spirits. And my prayer is that you might find that home for yourselves, that Jesus may be your giver of life. He might heal you. He might bring you hope in this new year. And this reminded me of one page of that wonderful book written by Charlie Mackesy, The Boy, the Mole, the Fox and the Horse. And my favorite page in that book is the page where it says, home is not always a place, is it? And there are many places we might find lots of joy and happiness, but the real contentment and peace, fulfillment that we find for our souls can only be found in Jesus. And I hope you will find that in 2023. Many blessings.